Okay. Let me just turn this down a bit for me because I can't even hear myself think. How should I do this? Let's do it like this. Okay. Welcome to more PSO2. Last time, we had an absolutely embarrassing fight versus Varuna. I didn't even get B rank. Thankfully, I did it off screen and did in fact get the S rank. Today we're starting from an interesting area, part of the shop area that was never used. I don't know what it was going to be, but hey. Oh. Where's the camera? There it is. And there's one on the other side just like this. I have no idea what it was for, but yeah, interesting. Although it says something up there, I'm pretty sure it says shop area as well. So yeah, today we're going to be doing some outfit shopping, and then we'll get to the story. Let's start with the fresh finds. I would like this. When people tell me to save up star gems, I don't really care about that, as long as I got enough, and probably just about enough. I want this. Okay. Next, we're going to go up here. I hope this works, I really hope this works. Today I'm not using the Steam client, I'm using the Microsoft client because I want to cash in my Microsoft points. I noticed there is a lot of interesting outfit stuff in here.
See you around.
So if you give me a moment, I'm just going to set that up. Bye. That's good to me. What is that noise? Is that helicopters again? It is. Ah. And it should arrive in the Visiphone. Keyword being should. Yep. Well, these aren't the thing I was looking for. I may have to relog. Ah, here it is. The episode Oracle pack. Now I've done a little bit of looking already, so I know roughly what I want. It's going to be a bit of a mix and match, that's not it. This one. It's going to be a bit of a mix and match. I was thinking of going full Liberty Ensemble because, well, my toy. But I'm going to do something a little bit different. If I can remember what it was. Scroll, scroll, scroll. I think it's this. Yeah, I want that. Let's see, what was the other thing I wanted? It was like this or something? Not that. That's too bright coloured. That's for the males. I remember that I didn't really want that, because it interferes with the rest of the outfit, the OU. I looked at the Heretic Queen basewear, but I decided I didn't really want it. I looked at the basewear for this, but I was like, I don't really like this, to be honest. I noticed there's some outfits that I don't actually recognise, like this one here. I'm assuming this was Malfoncina or someone. I never watched episode Oracle, so it is what it is. Yeah, something like that I expect. Like I said, I haven't seen episode Oracle, so it's nice that they brought some of the outfits back. I believe this one's just a hoodie, right? Oh, actually doesn't look too bad. Okay, interesting. And there's some stickers, as if we don't already have this, for whatever reason. Maybe it's a higher quality version, I don't know. I'm not spending my badges on that. Well, they got anime eyes in here. Okay. Like, this is an idea to come back and have a look. Like, these look cool. This looks cool. I like the idea of that. Maybe I'll come back for the hair, and that'll be 9. I don't know. Anyway, I got what I wanted, I believe. Let me just check. This. And this. That should be 6 of my 10 badges. Almost everything is priced at an odd number. Are you supposed to spend all these equally? Oh, I see. Some accessories are 1. Okay. It's not too bad then. I might be able to do something with it. Right. I'll take these.
See you around.
I'll just chuck these on. Oh, I need to use the item. Right, right. Now hold on to this, in case we get a boost week. It would be nice if it coincided with PSO2 day, but hey, we'll see. Alright. That's cool, like this. Anyway, let's go to the tree, get the buff. I was just checking to make sure the stream's actually public. Because I'm pretty terrible for forgetting that. Microsoft Store can go away, don't need that anymore. And before someone criticizes.
Welcome. Thank you very much. Which quest are you up for? Come back anytime.
Yes, I got a sound, don't worry. I didn't forget. Yeah, there's a lot of sub-story. So, let's begin.
Kilby, you coward! I said that was enough, so why didn't you stop?
I have no problem being called a coward. If that's what it takes to win. No method is too underhanded.
Okay, so let me explain. Last time, we also tried to bring Lukot closer to Kyoki and Stratos because she was afraid. Unfortunately, she didn't want to give up the beans as to what happened because she doesn't exactly know what happened. These two kept trying to force it out of her. Eventually, Kyoki tried a direct approach and attacked her to try and get the information out. When he told her the mansion burned down with them trapped inside it, she had no idea what happened, so obviously someone set her up. We also later learned that she was part of an experiment? A trial? Something like that, by the Void Department, which you might remember Kuna was a part of. Luther was heading the department at the time, so it's pretty obvious we know who to blame. Unfortunately, Kyoki doesn't know when to give up.
You've gone too far! Don't you care about my feelings? You're such an idiot, Kyoki.
Wait. Why is everyone staring daggers at me? I sense great hostility.
Because you're the bad guy here, Kyoki. Right?
What's going wrong now?
Don't be absurd. Me? In the wrong? I couldn't be... could I?
Let me explain what happened. We were in Amduskia to suppress Draconians in the corrupted region.
Well, there's your first mistake. You don't go to the corrupted region.
The tainted balls
There's no point
were
anymore.
extremely tough. But I wanted to take them on in a fair fight. In the name of justice.
Although, there was that time when you could pick up a novel weapon in corrupted Amduskia way ahead of Riverlate. And you could start grinding that up and, you know, slotting it and adding affixes ahead of Riverlate. Which is excellent for people that min-max. Except the drop rate was rubbish, so most people didn't actually want to do it. Only the real tryhards did it.
Pathetic. And how'd that work out for you?
Let me guess, ouch. I tried soloing it once, it didn't go well either.
Our operatives suffered heavy casualties. And because I was so fixated on my front, they got hurt shielding me from a sneak attack. I was distracted and let my guard down. But suddenly, the tainted fall spawn started dropping one after another.
Typical hero.
It was Kyoki and his phantom, zapping at work, even though I asked him not to do it.
Huh?
So what? You were ordered to suppress the Draconians. Slaughter is not how you keep justice.
Wait. Did Kyokia say something that made sense? I think he did.
Your insistence on righteousness and proper methodology is what led you to sustaining casualties. Is that what a hero does?
I mean, that's what hero does now, yeah.
Well, no, but...
A hero virtuously protects others, fighting to the very end. No, that's your conviction. But conviction dulls the mind.
There's no protection like a great offense. Wait, that's not quite right. There's no defense like a great offense.
Now that you've faced a situation where justice failed to protect those you value, do you still subscribe to it?
I sort of want to see Stratos or the Phantom, you know, dressed up in the Karatera Vinto set. Sorry, Karatera Wind set.
Justice has clouded your judgment. Use
Let me
your
have a
own
look.
eyes to determine what is right.
That just in case.
That is what will keep your mind sharp. I don't want to see you get hurt again.
Well, Stratos is very popular in PSO2. Let's see, someone will have drawn her as a Phantom. Oh, Stratos is very popular, okay. No Phantom
I'm
drawings
fine
though,
now,
sad.
Kyoki. I'm a different person than I was back then. When my kind of justice can't solve the problem, your version of it can help. I see that now.
Yes, good justice is not always the best justice.
Anyways, my apologies for all that drama. I'd better be off now.
Oh, that's right, because I did the audio suppression that I talked about last stream, I can now use my keyboard instead of having to use the stupid Nostromo thing that makes no sense to me. It takes forever to learn and it's not worth it, especially not on stream. I'm surprised there's no Phantom Stratos pictures anywhere. Infinite Stratos? No. That's something else entirely, right. So what's Haffian up to nowadays?
Hey mate,
I feel like it's been a while since the two of us shot the breeze.
What he means is it's been a while since we last talked.
I heard the announcement about what happened. There's hope on the horizon, but we've got to stay focused, huh?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I probably already said this, but UC and I are general affairs. So we're up to our necks with work and deployment orders.
Huh. I didn't expect him to be general affairs, but I guess, why not?
But I reckon we've still got it a lot easier than you do as a Guardian, mate.
I don't know, sometimes Guardian is just postman.
If there's anything I can do, no matter how trivial you might think it is, just let me know. Happy to pitch in whenever, mate.
Ooh, do you want to be harsh to Affin? No.
It's a relief to hear that from you. But if I'm being honest, I'm not without an ulterior motive here, mate.
Huh?
I'd like to see to it that UC and Aurora can live freely someday.
Well, yeah, but UC's sort of got herself tied into something awkward.
I mean, walking through life with your own personal rain cloud, agonizing over once being Dark Falls, must really be tough.
Yeah, definitely.
That's why I promised myself I'd do something for him. Seems like you already sussed that out there. Second on my list is offering my services to you, however they might be needed.
Mm-hmm.
Crap. Just remembered I've got a meet-up with UC. Gotta go.
Yeah, I don't want to be late for her.
Sorry to chat and run, mate. Better be off now. Knock 'em dead out there.
Well, I also changed the big black box down here. It's now blurring instead of just, yeah. I didn't really like the black box of Doom, and it also helps you see just a little bit more than before. It's nicer quality, I guess. Oh, that's right. Back on the Japanese servers, this pet was released pretty late. Here we go again.
Brilliantly struck, Kikuhime. Why, I do believe I've ruptured an organ.
Only one? Add that to the long list of organs you've ruptured.
Mon ami, it's a pleasure to see you again.
Hmm.
No need to worry. This injury is but a part of Kikuhime's training. An irreplaceable asset indeed.
Right.
Anything I may receive from my little darlings, be it an injury or otherwise, is something to be proud of. She's saying, nice to meet you. I am Kikuhime. You honor me with your presence. And such. Kikuhime is one of my more well-mannered, refined little darlings. Isn't she affable?
I mean, the furries will like her.
She's a bit of a worrier, yet ever so gracious. She's always kind enough to massage my aches when I'm fatigued. Would you, Kikuhime?
I'll turn it up just ever so slightly. Yeah.
I think you worked the knot out. Her famous gut punch massage gets it done. Cold sweat never stops, and it's heaven.
Is he actually an M?
Her love always hits like a brick.
I think he's actually an M.
Isn't my little darling the sweetest?
Yeah, she likes you.
And I love my darling Kikuhime right back. You can see how much I mean to her by the way she acts, can't you?
You're gonna get it again.
Overwhelming love flow from her constant attacks. Why, it nearly brings me to tears of joy. Her technique and poise while stringing together blow after blow. It's so elegant.
But yeah, apparently Synchro is one of the pets you really want to learn as a summoner due to its revenge tactic.
Ever the demure maiden, my Kikuhime. Of course she's embarrassed by such lavish praise. You humble thing, you. Ah, yes, mon ami! Allow me to show you Kikuhime's resplendent, spectacular combos next! Ah! Oh, wait, I didn't mean to. No! Take it easy! Ow! 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 You're just brimming with motivation today, Kikuhime. But please, wait a minute.
This is me shaking my head. Just as well as summoners are absolutely tanky. Is he okay? Well, he's not okay, so let's just leave it there. Because, yeah. Medic in the shop area required, I think.
O power of darkness residing
Not
within
you
me,
two.
the time is now. Hearken to our eternal covenant.
Okay, why do you do this?
Hey, it worked? Oh, it's you.
Yep, the demon you summoned. I'm now contracted to serve you. Nope.
Please don't give me that look. The new Phantom class was just made official, right?
Okay, sure.
So I can only assume the Advocate will come and badger me into selling it for him.
About that.
What do you mean I could just say no? I'd feel bad doing that, considering how much effort they put into making these classes. So I'm practicing for when the time comes, and he needs me to do PR for him.
Yeah, Io's used to it. She's used to it. First it was a hero, and a braver. No, first it was Bouncer, then braver. Then it was hero. It'll be Phantom next, won't it?
Stratos, didn't I? Heed my summons, almighty Phantom Advocate! Whoa! I actually summoned him?
Somebody called for me. For the Phantom. Was it you?
No?
You again?
Yes.
Waiting for the Phantom, are you? Perhaps you're fascinated with death.
Yeah, I don't think that's it at all. Anyway, what sort of advertising does a Phantom need? Lay it on me, baby!
None.
I've been practicing some potential lines.
What are you talking about? Who asked you to promote me?
Huh? Well, I mean...
I heard someone calling out, so I heeded the summons. You're telling me it was just some juvenile prank?
Haha, pranked.
Hold on now. Aren't you gonna advertise the new class? Don't you want people to learn the ways of the Phantom?
If you're that obsessed with promoting me, feel free to do so. On your own.
No, I'm not. It's just
Io
that
was already
Victoria
doing
and
that.
Stratos were desperately
Unintentionally.
trying to recruit for their new class, so I figured...
A Phantom has no need for that. We reside in darkness.
Darkness!
Those who bask in the sun and only see light could never hope to understand. A word of advice for you. Renounce the way of the Phantom while you still can.
Wait, Lunar Knights was from the creators of Metal Gear Solid? I didn't know that.
Only oblivion awaits those who peer into the abyss.
Yeah, that's his name, Lucian. Kukia reminds me of Lucian.
One last thing. That chant of yours was not half bad.
Whoa, Kukia gave someone compliments. That never
A little
happens.
training will go a long way. Farewell.
I don't know what to say, boss. You still keep some strange company.
Oh, Io doesn't even know half of it.
If he's not even promoting his class, I've been standing in front of all these shoppers chanting my butt off for nothing! I'll never live this down!
Cringe. Cringe. Anyway.
By the way,
Huh.
did you hear about the newly established Phantom class?
Kuno would make an awesome Phantom.
Rumors are going around that it's the Shadow of Arcs, among other strange stuff. I'm sure it's unrelated to Void, but it still has me pretty concerned. The upper ranks that approved it think it holds an important place in the Arcs community.
Really?
But Arcs is better off without a class that dabbles in shady practices.
Says you.
Anyone who's okay working under a questionable moral code is a bad apple in my book. That path only leads to sorrow. Maybe it's faster if I tell him directly.
Go on.
I'm impressed you could sense me here.
So... out of curiosity, did you come to hear my songs, Kyokuya? As the Phantom Advocate?
Don't be absurd.
Then let me ask this again. Why do you choose to live the way of the shadow? It only leads to sorrow.
Live the way of the shadow. Oh, that sounds great.
Now that we have the hero
And
class
cringe.
representing light, the natural order dictates that it cast a shadow.
See, that was most people's reasoning for having Phantom. People wanted a class to mirror a hero. Originally, I believe the file's mind was villain to be the counterpart to hero. I don't know if it's still labeled as villain in the files, but...
The light is too bright for me, which is why I've chosen the way of the shadow, where I can shape my destiny with my own hands.
Don't know about you, Kokia, but this sunroof above us that is projecting fake sun at us, that's awfully bright.
So, you think being a shadow to balance out the light will bring you happiness? Still... If the shadow's power is found wanting, the shadow itself shall be consumed. Life and all.
Well said. Your position in the Intelligence Bureau is based on merit after all. Yet I wonder if one who fits between light and dark can triumph over the sheer density of my shadow.
Yes, I would love to see these two face off.
It's undeniable that you put a great deal of effort into obtaining that power.
Effort? Don't make me laugh. I was born with the talent to walk the Shadow's path. Effort has nothing to do with it.
Oh, that's right. There's the second beta for New Genesis. If you applied, then email should have been sent out yesterday, today. I don't quite remember. But that basically means that we'll get to see more information pretty soon. I suspect the beta will probably start shortly after the YouTube video recording live stream thing that they usually do.
Did you never consider walking another path? Choosing to live as the shadow means inevitably hurting those you hold dear.
I can't wait to see how the other weapons work, especially after learning from Scion classes. Could you imagine if, say, Twin Daggers used elements of Phantom's katana? That would be great. Or hell, if Braver Katana used elements of Phantom Katana, that'd be great.
It strips you of the ability to love and be loved in return. Do you fully understand this?
I'm sure he does.
You're quite humorous. Listen well. Shadow appears in the absence of light. The two can never coexist. The one who knows only of light moves toward the shadow. The one who insidiously knows their despair shall take root. You asked how prepared I am to walk the path I've chosen, but you fail to realize that I have already walked it to the bitter end. Thus, it is not in the nature of a shadow to love or be loved.
Then, the sadness and despair you hold inside is the basis of the shadow.
If anyone is clinging to sadness, it is you. I cannot begin to fathom the depth of your sorrow.
See, that's what I mean. Kuna would make an excellent phantom.
The shadow does not suit you. Compassion, kindness, and the ability to smile are traits unique to the powerful light. Perhaps I've said too much. Farewell.
Doesn't he know I'm the 0 of 6? How dare he show such disrespect?
You said the shadow has to show respect to the light.
But
Just saying.
I see right through him. He's keeping his distance from others so as not to hurt someone important to him. And although he denies it, I'm fairly sure he is a man of tremendous diligence. I sense there's something he's very passionate about achieving. I say he's worthy of our trust.
Ooh, that was pretty heavy. Anyway, I believe this is the last one before we can continue.
Oh, it's you again. Listen carefully. Someone will soon approach you to ask, have you seen the Black Wolf?
Oh no, here we go
You
again.
must reply, neither hide nor hair. Farewell.
I think I'm gonna troll him today.
Hey, come back! Oh, hello. Have you seen Kyoki?
Yeah, I just saw him.
I'm humbled you'd tell me. I thought Kyoki would have forced you to stay silent.
No, he asked me to stay silent. That wasn't an order.
So he must still be in the area. Let's see. Come on, Kyoki. Stop playing around and show yourself. I'm not gonna shut up until you come out.
What happened now? Even
There's
sounds
no
like a wolf
point in
now.
disappearing. I can read you and your whole magician act like a book. So, educate me. When it comes to fighting, where do you think a hero's skill set is lacking most?
I'm actually not sure. Hero's skill set isn't bad, it's just the hero boost thing that I don't like.
I'm not falling for that. Figure it out yourself.
I haven't slept for 3 days thinking about
3
this.
days!
But I keep
Get
coming
some
up
sleep.
short. So, I'm asking for your help.
A shadow cannot illuminate the light. I have nothing to teach you.
That's not true! You taught me a ton of academic stuff when we were little.
Yeah, that was the then, this is now.
I remember all the examples you used to make things easier for me. You're an excellent teacher. Luco said so too.
Luco? Who the devil is that?
Eh?
Huh? I can't believe you said that! If Luco heard you, she'd be furious!
I've wiped all memory of the dead from my mind.
Eh?
And so should you.
She's not even dead! She's out there alive! Somewhere!
I think someone messed up. This cutscene's out of order.
Then bring her before me at once. I'll kill her right here and now.
How could you say something so horrible? The three of us promised to all pitch in and overcome any obstacle that stood before us. Remember?
Irrelevant. I'll never forget what that traitor did to us. Never!
I sincerely apologize for involving you in this. It's something that happened a long time ago between us. The three of us were inseparable growing up. We learned together, laughed together, and developed an amazing bond. Luko eventually joined ARCS to work as a kind and hospitable maid. I was so proud of her. But 5 years ago now, something happened. One day, Luko sent a letter to me in Kyoki, inviting us to a beautiful old mansion just outside the city. She didn't give a reason, which I found a little strange, but we went to the mansion the next day anyway. No one was there to greet us, though. We ended up never hearing from Luko again.
Hold
We
on,
searched
I'll
desperately for
adjust
her,
my
but the
overlay.
ARC's database
Remove that
eventually listed
thing
her
out of
as
the way.
deceased, because her signal totally vanished.
Overlays. It's a game scene there is.
That's a load of garbage. She set a trap at that
Which
mansion
one is it?
in a bid to kill us.
How's this? I don't know if I can move that to the center. Position. That's not the right one. This one, please. Must be centered then, okay. I'll just have to leave it as is for now.
You're wrong. There's gotta be some reason why she called us there and just vanished.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay, not that. This one. Here we go. I can't select that for some reason. Okay then. Yeah, I can't center it. Sorry. Just have to deal with it.
Lie to yourself all
I'll leave
you
it as
want.
is.
Investing in false hope will only lead you to ruin.
I know, it's just... Luko was so kind. All she wanted was to take care of people. I refuse to believe she would try to hurt us like that. Besides, even among cats, she's one seriously sturdy gal. I'm positive she's alive. I refuse to give up hope. When she's back, I'll be the first to welcome her home with open arms.
Right. And she did. She was the only one. Well, welcome her home. Yeah, she was the only one. Right, back to the main story. I wonder how long this will last. Oh, by the way, I've changed to Hunter or 12. Hopefully the survivability will help. Hunter Phantom, too big brain for me.
Shao!
Long time no see, Sierra. Good to see you've got a handle on things around here.
It's not all smooth sailing, I assure you. But hey, I'm so glad you're okay, Shao.
At least it's not Wheatley.
Hey, thanks for holding down the fort.
Shao.
Wow, a personal visit from Oak. To what do I owe the honor?
Oh!
Oak,
us through hell.
That's more Sarah's
Sarah
fault, to be
was
honest.
beside herself. And she wasn't the only one. Everyone was worried sick about you.
Sarah
For
didn't
you
tell
to
anyone.
waltz in here and play it off so casually? Come on, Xiao.
You're absolutely right. Forgive me, my friends. And thank you for caring about me. Sorry for all the trouble, guys. I got one useful thing out of it, though. I can connect to Camille's and track photoner activity now.
Ah.
Is this the makeup of the enemy forces?
They had the element of surprise, which made them a threat. Not anymore, though. It's time to regroup and launch a counter-offensive. Sierra, can I count on you one last time?
You bet. Sounds like it's time for us to act. Come on, Theo.
Well, that's cool. Unlike the scarf I was rocking before, this actually has some anti-clipping measures. I wish they did that more. I wonder if it's because they were going to actually make money off of it, rather than, you know, maybe we will, maybe we won't, or maybe these are newer outfits compared to the older ones. I don't know. I don't know when these were implemented. Can't remember. It says it's the episode Oracle pack, but I don't know when they got it, so... back to the sub-story again.
Hey, I'm back. Sorry to put you through all this trouble.
That's no
Thanks to all of
problem.
you. My image is now visible through the Dracolite, although my main body is on Amduskia.
There's a UQ coming up, if anybody's currently waiting.
The mothership is still under occupation. The link I had with it is completely gone, and we have no way of re-establishing contact at this time.
So what happens if we can't?
The mothership is currently surrounded by Shiva's squadron. All operations are at her command.
I do believe this was the ship infiltration bit that the Ultimate Quest had.
Honestly, I feel as if my own home was invaded. To say I'm unnerved is putting it lightly.
Well, at least she didn't destroy it.
We still don't have any means of reclaiming it. But I can assure you, we'll find a way. And when that time comes, we'll need all the help we can get from you. I'm counting on you.
And you. Right. Yep, sure enough, there's a UQ coming.
We have confirmed the presence of a photoner fleet
And
in the
that's enough for
vicinity
you.
of the Oracle fleet. All ops, prepare to attack.
No, I'm good, thanks. Don't really need weapons at the moment.
Sarah, are you alright?
Yes, thank you. In fact, I'm doing much better now that I'm not lugging Xiao around.
Oh, that sounds like she's mad about it. There you go.
Oh, I'm gonna be staying on Amduskia for a while.
In case any fighting erupts, I guess.
What? Xiao's main body is on Amduskia, and I've got a connection to him. So I guess you could call me his resident bodyguard.
Huh.
Will you be okay by yourself? Won't you get lonely?
I mean, after that smackdown we gave Varuna, I doubt they'll come back and try again.
Boy, I wish I was by myself.
Hey, Sarah! Are you ready yet, or what?
Oh no.
Whoa, hey! It's you and my predecessor!
Yeah, it's you.
Are you going with her, Claris Craze?
Probably.
Darn right! I didn't want Sarah to be all alone, so I volunteered!
I wasn't going to be alone, silly. It's a key area, so one of the 6 was going with me regardless.
And they chose her.
In fact, I dare say that bringing
Iris,
her
I believe
might
her name
actually
was.
be inviting more trouble. But I suppose I can see the logic behind it.
Well, she can fight photoners. She's worth it. Worth the trouble. Yeah, take care of yourselves.
Certainly!
This would be funny.
What? You're even smaller than me, so don't give me that attitude.
What are you talking about? You're the smallest.
You can't make that argument in that body.
See, I'm the bigger one here. Stay out of this, Sarah. Oh, it's you. If you want Sarah, she's on patrol right now. Anyway, talk some sense into her.
Hmm.
Again with the little one? Why does this scaly pipsqueak keep saying I'm the tiny one here? We're not getting anywhere. Hey, Bonehead, what do you think?
What am I measuring?
Oh, yeah? Well, that's not what I was really asking. But I suppose I'm partly to blame.
Uh-oh.
Whatever. Bigger isn't necessarily better, though. There's a ton of benefits to being small.
So what were you arguing about?
Yep, you bet. What kind? Well,
Go
for
on.
starters, a nimble frame means mobility in battle. Smaller people are less likely to run into obstacles or get hit by enemy attacks.
So true. I learned that
They
one
can quickly
today.
adapt, attacking with precision, confidence, and dexterity. We're the total package.
Yeah. Yeah, really, you did basically nothing. Accuracy?
Haha! So you
She must have hit
noticed.
every 1 in
But
5
dealing
attacks or
with
something.
That easy was mere child's play for someone as awesome as me.
Not that I can talk.
What else? Hey, Bonehead, give us some more examples.
Head pats.
Aha! We never bump our heads on low ceilings.
Of course she'd find that one. What ceiling?
Another thing, if you're of small stature, just 2 donuts will fill you up.
2?
But since you get full right away,
Hey,
you can't
I'm
really
out.
pig out, so there's that. But
What do quartz
when
dragons
you're
eat anyway?
small, sometimes people give you candy. Oh yes!
Yeah.
All right, Bonehead. The time has come to serve us shorties! Candy me! Step on up and let the sweet times roll!
And I left. Yeah, of course I did. No point arguing with those two anymore. Anyway. It seems the time has finally come to fight. Let's hope my training paid off. Just in case. And let me go stock up. I always need these. These help keep me alive. Right. Let's begin. If it does get to be too much for me, I'm not averse to switch into casual mode. I'd much rather clear it in hardcore, just to prove a point.
You two, there's signs of activity from the Photonner fleet. Could you come to the bridge, please?
Oh, why not?
Hi there, you two. Welcome back.
Same to you.
Oma, are you feeling better now? I wouldn't say I'm at 100%, but I'm close enough. Xiao's back, and I can hardly just sleep through everything.
Yeah, you missed a lot. What's
Here's
this?
the predicted deployment of enemy forces. Looks like they're going to teleport into the city area for a direct boarding op.
City area, huh?
The way my photon senses are tingling, it's probably just for recon. I'd be shivering non-stop if this was a full-on assault.
City area means it's going to be close quarters for the most part.
But if we know they're coming, we can plan for it.
Indeed.
I'm sure they've thought this through. But we should be able to at least throw them off a little if we intercept them when they arrive.
So we should set some traps
Whoever
then.
hits first hits hardest. And that is where you two come in.
Are we going to intercept them before they arrive? Anyway, leave it to me.
We'll do our best together.
Great. I'm counting on you both.
Let me try turning up the compressor just a touch. And take it to, let's see. There we go, let's try that. Oh, that should be better. Right. Charge. Oh. Up. Next. Up. Alright. Ah, got hit. Okay. I can't go through there? Okay. Oh, I've got to go over here, right? Okay. Turrets in episode 6 are actually powerful, so just gotta aim properly. Don't waste ammo though, because I actually need it. Come on. Gotcha. Okay. None left? Okay. I'll take them nicely. This way. I assume I'm going to be scored based on speed.
Emergency! Code! Attack!
That's one down. That's two down. That's three down. Excellent. Direct route is blocked, so I guess we'll go around then, huh? There's turrets here. I got this. Use the wall to cover my escape.
Emergency op announcement. We're deploying a counteroffensive against the Photoner fleet. All ops, please join the operation.
Ah! Can't quite reach, but made it. All right. That should take care of them all. Oh, hello.
Emergency! Code! Q!
Yeah! Got him.
Completed!
That's it? All of them? Looks like we finished at about the same time. That's good. So what's my score? No? What's my score?
The advanced team has been wiped out.
They appear to be predicting our moves quite accurately. I wonder how things are on the other end.
Other end? Other end? Have we just been duped? Sorry, duped?
Hold it!
We're still on combat deployment. Where do you think you're going at a time like this? Oh, are you bored? How about I do my part to liven things up a little?
Mitra. Not the one I expected, though. So how did you see that?
Well, I'll be. You've got nothing.
Maria!
Ah. Zhao predicted this. Which one's the real one, huh?
Your parlor tricks won't work on me.
Ah, Zhao continues to help us out. Those attacks won't help. You need greater firepower for that.
Throwing in the towel already? It's not every day I get to fight myself. You sure that's all you've got?
What a PM.
Watch out, she might appear somewhere else.
It's no use. My cover's blown. I'm copying them with laser precision. Why isn't it working?
If they can calculate on the same level as the Akashic records, that would explain why they can see through disguises.
What's calculations got to do
This
with
is
it?
a wondrous advancement in my eyes. One worthy of a being that we photoners gave rise to.
Hmm?
ARC's mobile weapons incoming. They likely tracked our location from our teleport coordinates.
Is this their idea of comeuppance?
No, it's revenge. Wow, this is quiet. That's because this is a video, I think. I've got the video volume turned way down. Don't worry about it, you're not missing anything. I'll turn it up for you.
How quickly they let small successes
Oh, okay.
go to their
There's a
heads.
voice.
So predictable, and so emblematic of the failures they've wrought.
Whoa.
The strike team has been wiped out!
They still couldn't get through even with their output? Recall all units!
Yes, sir! All units return to ship! I repeat, all units return to ship!
Oh, we're back to playing tag again? How trifling. I grow so weary of being it.
I passed. Excellent. Yeah, let me go fix that. The reason why I might have turned it down is those monitors in the shop area, they sometimes play copyrighted music. So I have to keep that turned down. Although I could just turn this off. This one. I'll take it up to 70. Let me have a look. Where is it? Here we go. They never play anything that interesting anyway, so... I'm not going to play the cutscene again unless it lets me, so... No, it doesn't. That's a shame.
And the advanced AIS models crumpled like tinfoil before her. This is getting ridiculous.
Yes, if only we had a giant laser beam of
The
our own.
photonic mass stored in her body is, quite frankly, ludicrous. Photon attacks don't even touch her. And her body's been enhanced to the point where physical strikes may as well be friendly handshakes. She's a formidable foe, all right.
Hypothetical calculations complete.
Hmm?
Our assumptions were way off. I just derived Shiva's theoretical max output from the last engagement's measurements. Here it is.
Holy moly! Look at those numbers! Are you sure you didn't misplace a decimal somewhere?
While you're dealing with the profound darkness in all of its strength.
This would mean she's as powerful as all of ARCs combined! That's nuts!
If only we could take her somewhere where she couldn't do that.
Nuts? Maybe. But true. Her powers make more sense when you consider that she alone houses the collective photonic abilities of all photoners. When she showed up on the Arch ship before, from the way she was acting, there's zero question that she was just amusing herself.
Mm-hmm. It seems like she was just playing, to be honest.
But not even we could lift a finger against her back then.
Hmm.
She either absorbs or deflects anything but the most intensely focused photon attacks.
In fact, the only person to actually land a hit on her was Sarah, and it wasn't that great a hit either.
You'd need an equivalent amount of photons to do so much as stand your ground in a fight against her.
If only we could put that power
Yes.
away.
I think you're looking at this from the right angle.
We can't collect such power, but if we could find someone that can seal it away...
A way to suppress photons?
Hmm? An idea?
Oh, that's right! I remember!
Yes, Matoi. The sealing circle that Sukuna Hime used to bind your power when you were altered by the profound darkness.
Oh!
That was originally a field designed to seal Magatsu's power. If we could repurpose it for sealing Shiva's power, that is, her photons, then we might just stand a chance.
The problem is luring her in.
Yes! We can do this! I just know Sukuna Hime will be glad to help us!
Well, she owes us a lot, to be honest. We saved her multiple times.
Come on! Let's go pay Sukuna Hime a visit on Haruko-tan!
Let's go. More SG. Always like SG. Oh boy. Oh. It's good, it's good. Oh. No, that's alright. Not cleared. There we go. Oh, we're going straight into it. Okay.
Hey, you two! Something strange is happening on Haruko-tan!
Something strange? Don't tell me.
Did she fall for our trap? Would be nice.
I hate to say it, but it might be under photoner attack already.
No time to waste. Let's go.
How could this be? How dare they trample all over Haruko-tan?
Our fashionably late guests of honor arrive at last.
Or did we fall for the trap?
Shiva, what are you doing on Haruko-tan?
I was tired of playing tag, so I decided to head the game off. I figured you would show up eventually, but I wasn't expecting you to meander the whole way here.
Where's Tsukunehime?
Oh, I'm fairly certain I disposed of all the trash in my sight. Why? There, you see?
You pay for this!
That wasn't very nice.
One attack on
You
its own won't
assailed
do
my
it.
senses like flies swarming about garbage. Perhaps it's time I disposed of you.
You two! Enemy forces are still amassing! Get out of there! Quick!
I'm not letting you go.
I mean, I can get away. This wind. I know this wind.
What's this?
Tsukunehime?
I take it you must be this planet's guardian. I've no idea where you were hiding before, but I suppose this means you'll be my next opponent. Buzzing away, are you, flies? Well, well. I imagine I'll be in for a lecture from Varuna upon my return.
Well then, I didn't expect that. And yeah, this is a story I've never done before, so this is all new to me. No acting anymore. Even as bad as I am. Bad at it as I am. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, this place is
Where are we?
something else.
You're in the spirit realm, the place that lies between the corporeal realm and the netherworld.
Is this where you do all your hiding?
Tsukunehime, you're safe! But the other Daybreakers...
Assuming the worst as usual, I see. Take a look around, Matoy.
Oh, Kotoshiro?
Yeah, nice to see you two again. And I'm not alone. The other Daybreakers are right over there too.
So she saved them? Or...
It makes for a suitable evacuation shelter. A special place it may be to me, but necessity cares not for sentiment.
Lady Tsukunehime immediately sensed the arrival of those foul villains and whisked us all to safety here in the spirit realm.
Ah, okay.
Would that I could have gotten everyone. But while I am many things, omnipotent is not one of them. Our losses were numerous.
I'm sure Luther would
Of
be
course,
sneezing.
I imagine we're a good sight
If he
better
heard
off
that.
than the Nightfallers.
This is all because we were so late in coming.
Not so. Even had you beaten them here, the outcome would by and large be the same.
Tsukunehime already knows?
You see how powerful that ruffian is. Hers is a power that exceeds yours, and likely even mine. And so, I ask of you, enlighten me. Who are they? Interesting. The ones who created arcs. We have quite the extraordinary guests on our hands.
Shao said that the source of Shiva's extraordinary power lies in her nigh-infinite photonic ability.
Something like that, yeah.
If we could suppress that using your power, the sealing circle, then we might stand a chance of beating her.
That it was that child's idea explains much. 'Twas a similar method that bound your power when you flew into a rage, Mator.
Ah, she doesn't know much
Similarities
about that.
between the power I possess and the photons you use might make it possible.
We need to lure her in, though.
So be it. May I ask something unreasonable of you, then?
Go on. Anything.
Yes, we'll do anything in our power to help.
The very words I was hoping to hear.
I wonder what the request was.
Kotoshiro,
Ma'am.
I have separate orders for you.
Ah, this little, what's it called? Tamahime? I still need to get the Tamahime mag. Ah, here we go, another one, okay. Unfortunately, I don't know which ones are damage based and which ones are time based.
Hello there.
We have transitioned to phase 2 of our counteroffensive against the Photoner fleet. All ops, proceed to the Sector 2 staging zone.
Oh, that reminds me. Let me go and put this in the playlist. Can I do that? Can. Pop that in there. Save. Okay.
This place brings back some memories. I never really dreamed that I'd be defending it again.
This time the stakes are much higher. So, the
I
plan.
shall send you to the place in which the sealing circle was once laid out. Defend the keystone, and ambush the foes that will inevitably come. Hold this place with your lives until our true objective arrives.
I'll take down 1,000 Lumimex if that's what you ask.
I presume the enemy will anticipate your arrival, and swarm you en masse. Eventually, the ruffian will follow.
So, we're bait.
Just so. Yours is the most dangerous of roles, and you may turn it down if you wish.
What happens when she takes the bait?
Simple. We lure her in, trap her, bam! Sealed.
At that point, your task will be a simple one. You have but to destroy the keystone.
Yeah, I was just thinking that, wouldn't that weaken
Indeed,
it?
it would. With the keystone gone, the sealing circle will weaken, and Magatsu will be revived on the spot.
Are you planning to try and seal them both
fears,
together?
For I anticipate this outcome. I ask only that you put your faith in me for the rest.
Right then. Ready?
Sukuna-hime wouldn't ask this of anyone but us. Let's do our part.
Here we go. Ready, set, attack. Huh? There you go. Alright. Yeah, gotcha. Any more? Okay. I'm out. Apparently this is a common problem for a Hunter at 12. It's okay, I'm ready. Take care of the small fries first. Not found its weak point. Aha! Get up! It's time to finish. Oh well. Okay, that wasn't too bad. It must have taken about 1,000 damage or so. Nice. She shows herself.
I was wondering where you'd slipped off to. Only to find you in this remote hinterland. There must be something valuable here indeed. If I were to hazard a guess, I presume it has to do with that conspicuously large boulder you're so obviously defending.
Hmm? She got us.
You've honed your technique, to be sure. But you're still one step behind me.
Oh no!
The keystone! Well, that's the outcome we wanted, right?
Yeah. She's doing a job for us.
Now make your peace before you perish.
No, you.
An earthquake?
Can you not see it? The planet trembles with rage at your misdeeds. Evil though Magatsu may be, he is still a god. And where should divine wrath be directed, if not at one who blasphemes against him?
Okay. Everything seems good. Ah, that was sad. I don't know which part of the network failed there, but I couldn't reconnect to the router either. Oh, whatever. I guess I'll just do it again.
All ops, proceed to the Sector 3 staging.
As good as I was doing, I guess. And that's annoying. The annoying part is I have to do it all over again. Continue playing. I won't get S rank, but I can always do it later. Fine. I'll just off-screen it, like I usually do.
I was wondering where you'd slipped off to, only to find you in this remote hinterland. There must be something valuable here indeed. If I were to hazard a guess, I presume it has to do with that conspicuously large boulder you're so obviously defending.
Yes, yes, yes. You've seen this before.
You've honed your technique, to be sure. But you're still one step behind me.
Oh no, the rock.
The keystone! Well, that's the outcome we wanted, right?
That was underwhelming. Now make your peace before you perish. An earthquake?
Can you not see it? The planet trembles with rage at your misdeeds. Evil though Magatsu may be, he is still a god. And where should divine wrath be directed, if not at one who blasphemes against him?
Something about dinner. It's not something I'm gonna say on the stream, but I was referring to something there. In any case... Oh, Magatsu! Does she even need X cubes? Go on.
Let your arrogance be your undoing.
We're out of here.
Come, divine Magatsu, heed the Ash Maiden's voice, and stand tall before this wicked foe. Worry not on my account. Magatsu and I are two halves of this planet's will. There is no good or evil in this moment. There is only divine wrath bearing down squarely upon this oppressor, upon she who has sinned. Guarding this planet is my duty. Magatsu, unleash your wrath to your heart's content.
Why do I get the feeling that Shiva's still gonna win?
To set this god free. I see I've been played like a fiddle, as it were.
Ah, she's getting better.
And yet, I remain insulted all the same. Did you think one mere god would be enough to stop me?
What? You have nowhere to run!
Hey, look!
She had to draw her
Even
weapon.
through this, it's futile. I am the ruler of this universe. Do you truly think the god of some backwater trash planet could ever touch me? Such disrespect is deserving of a swift death.
Is she gonna be okay?
That was quite the amusing diversion, but nothing more. Now you shall join him. You laugh in the face of death? Have you taken leave of your senses?
Forgive me. A chuckle escaped in my amusement at what little regard you have shown for a god. Your power has been engraved into Magatsu's body, and through that body, his very soul, which means...
Kotoshiro, now!
Indeed.
Let wrath incurred be the catalyst to activate the sealing circle here and now. Come to me, ashes, and deliver us unto peace!
Somehow I get the feeling this isn't exactly gonna work. A sealing circle and we're all inside it.
Cease your struggling!
Did it work? Can I actually fight?
What? It's equal to mine? No. Could it be that my power is weakening?
Indeed it is, ruffian. The sealing circle I just activated serves but one purpose. To
Does that
suppress
mean-
your power. You call this some backwater trash planet? Never underestimate a god, wench!
Oh, it's payback time.
Interesting. I did underestimate you. That much I'll grant. Such power will be an impediment to our goals. In light of that, I shall annihilate it, personally.
No, we're done here.
You think your parlor tricks are enough to bring me down? This is the end!
We successfully routed the Photoner fleet. Thank you for your assistance in this operation.
This ends here!
Haven't had any hits on her.
Take this! This is the end! this power, I could unmake the world. This ends here. Take this. This is the end. This is the end. Take this.
The powers are getting weaker.
This ends here. This is the end. Take this. This is the end. This ends here. This ends here. Take this. This is the end. This ends here. Take this. This is the end. I may not have my full array of powers, but you'd be unwise to underestimate me. This ends here. This ends here. Ha! This is the end. Take this. This is the end.
Alright. So exactly how long am I going to be fighting her for?
This ends here. I may not have my full array of powers, but you'd be unwise to underestimate me. Take this. This is the end. This ends here. This ends here. Take this.
I don't even know if I'm triggering Blaze Parry correctly.
This is the end. With this power, I could unmake the world. I may not have my full array of powers, but you'd be unwise to underestimate me. This ends here. Take this.
Am I doing this wrong?
This is the end. This ends here.
I don't see like anything else I can do, honestly.
Take this. This ends here. I may not have my full array of powers, but you'd be unwise to underestimate me. This ends here. This ends here. Take this. This ends here.
Okay, got her. That took forever. There's probably a trick to it, but I don't know said trick, so... Oh, we landed a hit. Excellent. Can we use Matoi's searing power?
Consider me impressed. Fearsome showing, even if my power was suppressed. That's what makes you the vessel of the universe.
Whoa, but hey, what?
Should never have underestimated you. Good thing I was the one to pay the price. What does that mean? It means this. What?
Huh?
Lady Sukuna Hime!
What? That was Mitra?
You withstood that well, Mitra.
There was hardly anything to withstand. Pain means nothing to me. But if I'd rushed headlong into that, even I might have met my match for once.
Thank you for your devotion, Mitra. Truly, you have served me well.
You're too kind. This is what I'm meant for. You pick up where I left off.
Well, at least we took down one of them, but... That said...
Rest in peace, Mitra.
We've got a bigger problem.
We surmised that after acquiring equivalent calculation abilities, the first thing you would do was come up with a plan to fight me. Some cheap trick, no doubt. Mitra proposed we do some legwork of our own, and I entrusted her with sole charge of the matter. A field that creates a directed seal over a target's photons. An impressive feat indeed, for the workings of a lowly planetary deity. All the more reason for me to have dispatched one of my top retainers. Well done, Mitra. Now it falls to me to ensure that her loyalty is not misplaced. Faced with foes strong enough to slay Mitra, my judgment will be swift and merciless. I will kill you all where you stand.
Thing is, I'm not alone. I'm very much not alone.
My. But of course you would bring the power you acquired in the other realm to bear. You must regard me highly. The sundered fragments of Dark Falls united to bar my way. What a delight this is.
Oh yeah.
And yet, have you forgotten the source from which your power originates? Dark Falls come from the profound darkness. Their power and the profound darkness's power are one and the same. No child can prevail against its parent. Arcs and Dark Falls both. They are not but pieces of my grand design. Rather anticlimactic, wouldn't you say?
You're missing one. One who is not you.
Your form. Dark Falls? This form is yet unknown to me.
Then you're wrong.
Not that it will be a threat to me.
Mistress, above you!
Oh, look at that. Ooh.
Actually repelled it. Well done.
We didn't forget
I
episode
don't
4.
sense any photons. You're not with Arcs, are you? Who are you? What is your aim?
Where are my manners? My name is Phalig Eves. I came running from Earth. I felt drawn to your powerful presence, so here I am.
Earth.
Well, this is fun.
You refer to that planet from another dimension.
Personally, I would love nothing more than to stay and fight, but I can't exactly ignore the others, so I'll be taking my leave now. Hopefully I'll see you, fingers crossed.
I would have liked to see a fight between the two.
Mistress, are you all right?
Perfectly so. I was simply taken aback by encountering someone whose photons I could not consume. Curious, but long as I remain aware of their existence, I foresee no immediate threat.
Shall we give chase? If that barrier comes up again, it could pose a threat.
No, I am quite weary of playing tag. And if I recall, Mitra said the same. All that remains is to tread the path of destruction. Every world, every universe shall be our sacrificial lambs.
Well, it looks like our plan sort of backfired a little bit. And I managed to S rank somehow. No, A rank because non-stop clear. I'll have to come back to that later. That's fine. Well, at least I succeeded in taking damage bits somehow. No idea how that works, but hey. Let's see. Unfortunately, I don't know how long I was out, so let's say the timer's bright, so let's go with this.
invincible, no matter the circumstances.
Even for the source, she's too strong!
On the contrary, this is exactly what we should have expected. In fact, I dare say we should be proud.
We survived.
Care to explain why you seem so pleased with yourself?
Because she is the finest vessel I have ever created.
Oh yeah, Luther, of course he would be surprised and happy at the same
She has nothing
time.
but disdain for us Dark Falls, and can even contend with our host. I must say, even I'm impressed with my work.
Oh, can it? Now's hardly the time for sitting around with our thumbs up our asses. We gotta come up with a plan here.
You really don't get it, do you? We've played our hand. To resist now would be futile.
No, we still have more.
I told you earlier, didn't I? That thing is the profound darkness itself. It is the source of all of our power. No life
Actually need to click.
Come to its own poison. That's what it comes down to.
I wasn't talking during that cutscene because it was just so overwhelming.
So what now, huh? Are we just completely useless at this point?
So what now, Are we just completely done for at this point?
Not exactly. Not as long as we are still with our host.
You still have
Had she
more.
taken our power for herself, the world would already be beyond salvation. That is to say, just by being here, we are in fact playing a non-trivial role. We still count for something.
Yes.
Say what you want, but I still think this is all your fault. You made this monstrosity.
I
Though
mean,
I don't
she's not
dispute
wrong.
that I bear some blame. Following the ultimate chain of cause and effect here is hardly meaningful now. If I could do things over again, I should like to avoid ever having met Xion.
I agree.
Had I not, everything would be different. The Photoners, and Arcs, of course, would never have come to be.
And we're still cleaning up your mess.
What would be so bad about that? I was born before you met Xion, after all.
Yeah?
Oh.
What's the problem? I would still be born as long as Florent exists.
I wouldn't expect you to understand.
You're just overthinking it. There's nothing we can do.
Thinking won't help. There's nothing we can do.
Photon energy exists in tandem with the Akashic records.
Okay.
As long as there exists photon energy, so too shall the profound darkness. If you really want to destroy it forever, the only option is to banish the profound darkness to a world without photons.
Is that even possible?
A world with no Akashic records. Where are we going to find some place like that?
How should I know? Even the Photoners of old never found such a realm.
Subspace? I mean, technically Earth has no photons, but it has ether, so... Or we could use the moon, I guess. So we finally meet.
That one's a photoner, the root of Ark's might.
And Luther's biggest mess up ever.
And she's the original
And his masterpiece.
profound darkness, the source from which the Dark Falls powers flow. In other words, neither of those powers can even come close to touching her. Therefore, to defeat her, we need something else entirely. A power whose source lies elsewhere.
Do you think we can separate Shiva from Harriet?
That is precisely why you and I are here. It was the Akashic Record's final wish. Shion's final wish.
Or maybe we could just take the photons. Can I summon Clarissa again? I don't know.
Seems you've taken quite the beating.
And I'm the first one up, huh?
I had a few errands to run, but you seem to be facing some pressing concerns yourselves.
Yeah, we took quite the beating.
What happened?
It's not a complete loss, but I don't know.
No, I'll be alright. But we need to treat Sukuna Hime, Kotoshiro, and fast.
Oh, my toy.
I'm glad to see you're all right.
Barely.
I'm sorry I've been out of touch. Things have gotten, well, pretty far out of hand.
Really?
The Photoners' onslaught is underway. We've never dealt with anything quite like this before. They mean to crush us in one blow.
Yeesh. That's not good. In any case, we've managed to defeat Mitra. I mean, I wish I'd been able to S-rank that, but oh well. I'll have to do it again. Yeah. Yeah. In any case, it looks like we're gonna get to take Tamahime.
Tamahime, should you really be here?
I'm surprised Tamahime works at this range.
Why shouldn't I be? With Haruka-tan in such disarray, Kotoshiro must be overwhelmed. Did you forget, Matoi? This is only a projection. I am still physically in Haruka-tan.
Yes, but doesn't it split your power to have Tamahime out?
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, is your physical body doing okay? And what about Kotoshiro?
You healed them, didn't you?
Worry not. We've sustained some injuries, but nothing too grave.
Oh, is everyone in the spirit realm okay?
Safe for now, at least. But if Shiva shows up there, things could take a swift turn for the worse.
Well, let's not give that away then.
However, the troops ravaging the corporeal realm are but low-ranking grunts, so we needn't be overly worried.
Yes, but they're still people.
Shiva's wrath is directed squarely at your people now.
So she's going to leave you be now?
But if she switches her focus to Haruka-tan, we are surely doomed. That is why cooperating with you is my most prudent course of action. Do not worry about the people of Haruka-tan. For now, just focus on what you can do for your own.
Right.
Right. You got it.
Leave it to us. Oh no, don't do this again. Oh, good. I was worried it was about to disconnect again. So what could Patty and Tia have come up with that solves our problem?
Hey! It's your friendly neighborhood informant, Patty, with a news for the news that you want to hear!
Go
A
on.
nose for news? More like a nose that's always stuck in other people's business. Oh, hey, Tia here.
Well, that's news in general, to be honest.
I tried to look super energetic doing that intro, but I don't think it worked.
You seemed like your usual annoying, bubbly self, so I didn't notice.
Cut me some slack, Tia. I'm running on empty here.
You're not the only one. Everyone's exhausted. But the ops on the front lines have it a lot worse than us.
Yeah.
We have Shiva and her squadron to blame for all of this. Fighting them off is really taking its toll.
I could tell them who to blame, but it wouldn't work.
Well, thanks to everyone's efforts and the AIS firing on all cylinders, we're holding our own out there.
Just barely, though.
They're just way too powerful, and they keep on coming. It's like they suck up all of our photons so we can't even make a dent. There's gotta be a juicy nugget of info out there that will tell us how to knock Shiva off her stupid throne.
Even supposing there was, it'd be our job to search for it.
Everyone's job.
Info that'll help us take out Shiva. Wait a second. Maybe, just maybe...
Maybe?
Yes! I've got the scoop of the century! Boom! The perfect strategy to take out Shiva!
Come on, Shaz up at the bridge.
Huh. Whatever it is, it's news to me. I'm not expecting much, but let's hear it.
Me neither.
Expect the world, sis. I've experienced this firsthand and confirmed that it works.
That what works?
Really? So you actually have something viable? What kind of strategy are we looking at?
In programming, we have a term called overflow error. You know how the cap usually goes from 1 to 255? Well, if you do 254 plus 1, you get 255. If you do 254 plus 2, you go all the way back to the start. In this case, if you have an underflow error, like say 0 minus 1, you go back to the end. This is what I call a stupid underflow, where they become a genius for just one thing.
I like to call it the supreme tickle tactic.
No error there. She's still stupid.
You're such an idiot.
I tried it on Aurora, since she's a photoner like Shiva, and it worked wonders.
Yeah, but Aurora's Aurora.
So, genius, how do you plan on tickling Shiva? You need an AIS to get close enough.
Boom! That's it! If we push forward with an AIS, we can get close enough to tickle her!
No.
I'll just have Ludmilla modify one. We'll give it lots of limbs like a crab or something. This will be the ultimate ARC's weapon! AIS Patty Custom. Now, answer me this. What do you suppose its primary feature will be?
Overheating and catching on fire?
Yes, that's right. Its resemblance to a crab is a crucial aspect of... Wait, that's just silly.
Can we do the crab rave in space?
Anyway, it's a foolproof way to defeat Shiva. Now that we're in agreement, I have to ask Ludmilla to get one modified right away.
Sorry, Ludmilla.
That's never gonna work. Ugh. I'm going to. If there's anything I can do as an ARC's informant, I'll do it.
Right.
Hey! Wait up, you dummy!
Oh, welp. That's what happens when you put Patty in charge of Strat. Don't put Patty in charge of Strat. Anyway, get to hear from Phaleg again.
Oh, it's you. Still in one piece?
More or less.
I came here upon sensing a great presence. Shiva, you called her? She's more powerful than I could have imagined.
Me neither.
That look in her eyes when she blocked my surprise attack. There was no human spirit in them. I couldn't even sense a will to fight.
Sad for
We
you.
humans must be too trivial for her to regard with any sort of emotion. And yet, whether her heart is in it or not, her strength is too overwhelming for us.
Even you?
Can you imagine what sort of havoc she would wreak if she did have the will to fight?
You missed it.
Just once, I'd like to see it. To confront her with her true spirit on display.
Maybe you'll get the chance someday. I mean, the answer's right in front of me, right? Like, I have no idea what's going on here, but yeah. Loading screen taking forever. No surprises there, I guess. Hmm? Do you...
My masterpiece, the Emerald Tablet, has spread its wings and made my wildest fantasies a reality.
Wait, why? This cutscene shouldn't be here.
Time has passed. I, Hagito Ani, renowned hero of the... My company will only... And yet, it's all so pointless. Something like the overwhelming rush of fulfillment I experienced when my masterpiece finally spread its wings. This time I will achieve something unimaginable, and I will do it with my own two hands.
I have no idea what that's about. Oh.
I was trying to check up on Earth's status, but Hagith was all alone there, wasn't he? I could have sworn he was talking to someone.
I can't tell if this is episode 4 content or not.
I hope he doesn't start causing trouble again. Anyway, looks like Earth's doing just fine.
Of course he's gonna start trouble. He is trouble. I have no idea what that was about, honest. Uh-oh. Pietro's gonna get beaten up again. You missed. Need a better picture.
Charlotte, you can stop now. I am fully aware of that intense love you have for me. 120% clear. So just calm down. Charlotte, I need you to relax. You fully convinced me of your love. Go frolic with Katarine and the other... Ow! All of my darling babies.
Okay, but why are we showing off red... that's a crossed face.
Hello, mon ami. What a rare treat to meet you here. Charlotte, calm down, you. Mon ami is here, so everything is fine.
Is this it for Pietro?
Allow me the pleasure of introducing you to my darling Redoran, mon ami. I call her Charlotte.
I call her Pain.
Jealous streak. Redorans tend to be belligerent, as is Charlotte all the more so.
Right.
She often gets into squabbles with my other darlings because of that. Her love for me is just too deep, I'm afraid.
Your
I
loss?
must say, I'm completely entranced by her magnificent passion.
Yeah, she's got a lot of passion.
Charlotte, what's the matter, my dear? Don't glare at mon ami like that. Charlotte, how dare
Oh, by the way,
attack
you
mon ami
missed.
like that?
Sort of. You need more power than that to strike me. Huh. It looks like I've made a new friend.
I see. Are you envious of our intimate relationship?
No, this is what happens when a summoner doesn't know how to control their pet.
But the way you blocked her attacks was just a thing of beauty.
Why don't you try
That's
that?
enough, Charlotte, come back to me. Charlotte, you seem to be glaring at mon ami again.
Oh, thanks for the free Redran pet. What is this, Digimon?
Yes, of course. Charlotte, you're trying to get stronger, all for my sake. But you don't need to push yourself, darling. I love you just the way you are. You're so faithful and... as passionate as ever, I see.
Will this ever end?
Oh, yes, Charlotte. Hit me with everything you have. I welcome every expression of your love.
I think he's out. And Pietro is down for the count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, that was grim. Right. On with the story.
Let's start with a quick debriefing. Thanks to Sukuna Hime's help, we were able to take down Mitra, one of the Photoners. That's a significant win for us.
I mean, yeah, but...
Spare us the empty consolation, boy. We've been outfoxed. She wasn't our real target.
She wasn't?
Empty? Not quite. We've proved that if we can just seal their powers, we can defeat them.
Yeah, except not really.
I suspect there's a correlation between us being in the know and Shiva's execution of this massive attack.
Could it be that she didn't know?
When they attack by teleporting in, we can predict and detect it. They're trying to overwhelm us before we can get our defenses up.
Honestly, we're not really in a position to put up a fight.
We're not?
We're deploying more advanced AIS units, so we should be able to hold our ground. But if Shiva herself shows up, there's not much we can do. Huey's buying us some time by leading ARC's forces in a tactical retreat. But who knows how long they'll hold.
Sorry about that, I was just getting a cushion. Right. 2 hands away.
I can offer our help, but with its seal broken, we're stretched thin just keeping Magatsu from breaking loose.
Magatsu? What happened?
As it is, ARCS is assisting us in driving it back. What a pitiful state of affairs.
Are you saying that Magatsu is still running free?
You should focus on treating your own wounds first and foremost, Sukuna Hime.
Understood. Send word at the first sign of movement.
Apologies for the delay, but I do believe greetings are in order. Pleased to meet you, Phaleg.
There's
Really?
no
Okay.
need for such ceremony. I have sensed the peril ARC's faces firsthand.
Shiva, you mean?
She made facing you all look like child's play. She even adapted to my attacks. Instantly, might I add.
Yeah, that's not good.
She strikes with overwhelming
Phaleg is strong.
force and gives herself space to read the situation carefully. Overcoming that will take some creative thinking, which is precisely what will make it such an absolute thrill.
Phaleg? Why exactly did you come here?
Good point.
2 simple reasons. First, to find the source of an incredible aura I sensed. Second, to find the source of the ominous atmosphere I felt snaking its tendrils over Earth. And lo and behold, I believe I have indeed encountered a 2 birds with 1 stone scenario in flesh.
Is she saying that Shiva has influence on Earth?
We're getting an
transmission from Earth! It's Inga!
Put him through, Sierra.
Guardian, Sierra, wish we could chat under less pressing circumstances. I know you got your own crap to deal with, but we got a crisis brewing here. Monsters are attacking us, and they're not phantasms.
Huh? What?
Are those Photoner forces? What are they doing on Earth?
Shiva must be enacting revenge on Fadeg for daring to attack her.
This Shiva entity sent them, most likely. Or rather, has been sending them, aiming to crush every world at once. I will take my leave here and hurry back. Handling this alone seems a bit beyond them. Or feel.
Hmm? Oh, is that how she's getting about now?
Things are bad here. We can't just sit back and let Earth suffer. You're the most knowledgeable one here when it comes to Earth. Mind checking to see how things stand and report back?
Of course. Back to Earth. Ah, okay. Let's hope I don't get disconnected this time. That'd be nice. Looks like we're gonna get 2 quests in this night. Hopefully I don't have to fight Shiva's seat, throne, whatever. Wherever that thing is. I know why people meme about it all the time on the internet. Well, this is a bad scenario.
Gotcha!
They're back! Oh wow.
Good grief. To think this had to happen right as we were about to go check up on Earth.
Just when we were finally getting to see each other again. Go! This is it!
Apologies, Rena. We didn't mean to drag you into it.
And that's all water under the bridge now. Especially now. We've got company!
Understood. But at least we made it in time. With the strongest reinforcements available.
Hmm?
Wait,
Oh yeah.
is that you?
Your aid's appreciated.
Alright. Any more? This way. Oh, I know this map. It has legs. It seems to be pretty vulnerable when it opens up. Looks like we've got reinforcements incoming. Those things are really annoying in the urgent quest. Get up, get up, get up. Alright, we're ready for a real fight. Alright, that's it. Ah, the player's in a tunnel at this point, huh?
We managed to make quick work of them. We should be able to push them back.
Don't go off on your own.
What?
Not today!
No way.
Sorry I took so long, Rina.
Itsuki!
Oh, this is what I've been asking for the whole time. Someone who can equal me.
Try not to be too rash. I seem to remember someone telling me that lone wolves don't make good ARCS operatives.
I didn't know that. Thank you. And you too.
Has everyone been evacuated, Itsuki?
You bet. Everyone's safe and sound, which is why I'm here to help.
You read me?
Appreciate you dropping in. Hate to ask, but could you do us one more favor? The math nerd and I are holding down the city area, but there's a slew of hostiles headed for the school.
Right.
Go stop them.
I'll try.
Don't worry about it. We can handle this area.
Itsuki is correct. Thanks to you, we now know the best way to fight them.
You
Oh
have people to
yeah.
save, right? Go on! Don't leave them waiting!
This song.
With that said, listen you two.
Oh, this song
boat's
gives
quite
me
the hand
shivers every
even for
time.
orcs. If you wish to retreat, now is our last chance.
I think we're well past that point, Suzuki. We've gone toe-to-toe with Dark Falls together. Remember?
Rina is right. We can't just stick our heads in the sand when there's something we can do to help. Let's go. Planet Earth, no. Our home is counting on us.
Well, I guess they won't have any issues anymore. And?
Yo, math nerd, that way.
Watch who you're calling a nerd. Lapis! Maxwell! I finally get back from the United States, and this is what is waiting for me? I'm 200% over this. Looks like Full and Eritron have things under control. You should head to school.
I asked the Guardian to take care of things there. Well, I doubt there'd be any scraps left for us now. And besides, These assholes seem like they still haven't had enough.
I like Kenga's attitude.
Everyone just wants 100% of a piece of our pie.
Corey's too slow. Nice moves.
Thanks, Hitsugi! Don't mention it. Well, not yet, anyway. This isn't over. Well, like it or not, we need to be the defenders here. Otherwise, we'd be letting our god down. Yes, you're right.
Remember the... Oh, that firepower. Remember the pact that Hitsugi made? Oh, that's a cool screenshot material right there. I'll be going back for that.
You're here! What a relief! Yes, thank you.
Hitsugi, Corey, sorry to interrupt the reunion, but we'll have to save the sentiments for later. Enemy forces coming in from above. Lots of them.
Hitsugi! Right. Lend us a hand, won't you?
Of course. I think I can use that laser to my advantage. Just get rid of that sniper up there. All right. And finish.
Completed.
Okay. I think we got it. Just about. I definitely took way too much damage there. Is it done?
Finished off that first wave, but I'm picking up more of the same signals above you.
That's an awful lot of them.
Still coming, huh? Tenacious little sons of...
I've received a briefing on the situation from Failing. Allow me to help eradicate these invaders.
What are you going to do?
Piss off, old-timer. We're busy.
Just as cocky as ever, aren't you? Let's see if this changes your tune. Off you go, my Emerald Tablet number 2. Give it all you've got.
Hmm? Ooh, what? Well.
Hey, is it really that surprising? It's only my Yamato. Would you expect anything less?
I don't know what to expect.
Exactly.
Am I wrong in remembering this guy's avatar arms were out of control?
Wait, he just treated the first one as a prequel and went ahead and made a new one?
People who really believe they're capable of anything can sometimes be mind-blowingly strong.
Sounds like someone's trying to cover her ass.
Hit it! Main and secondary batteries, take aim! Fire!
Ooh. That's cool. How long will it stand up though? More importantly, isn't this going to attract Shiva's wrath?
This makes absolutely no sense, but in a fight like this, having this much firepower is a blessing. Precisely. Right now, numbers are overwhelming. Principles can come after we finish using everything at our disposal.
Right. Huh? What's up?
Let us handle this.
Ooh.
We'll take care of whatever pressing matters are at hand. I imagine it is something not here on this world.
Hmm?
Felix right. We'll take care of things here.
There's gotta be something out there making these
Felix good.
right. Consider your job shutting that down. It probably doesn't sound convincing coming from the ones whose asses you just had to save, but we got this. And don't forget, we got someone on our side capable of beating the crap out of a god. How are we supposed to face him if we lose to this gang of slobbering trash?
Right.
Inga is right. Don't worry. We'll take care of Earth. We might not handle it as smoothly as you, but we'll come together and do our best. You do the same.
What is that I'm supposed to be taking care of though? Anyway, I'll leave it to them. They seem to know what they're doing. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. And it's S rank. Excellent. I'm glad. That could have been pretty bad. Right. When was it? 2:40. I'll go till 3 hours.
Thank you. We have a clear picture of what's happening on Earth now. Seems we don't have the luxury of taking our time.
The Earthlings are doing all they can, but unless we take out Shiva, everything will be for naught.
More or less, yes.
There's just one task we need to focus on. Sealing Shiva's powers and defeating her.
Even so, that's easier said than done.
She must know what we're doing for the most part. There's no way we could lure her into a trap, is there?
I should be too cautious now.
Her powers of calculation are about even. So if we know what she's doing, I'm sure we're an open book to her too.
Yeah, I expect so.
Is there a way we could concoct a strategy that would work, even if she knew what we were doing?
It might work if we could set a trap as wide as all of space. But...
What?
It took a long time just to prepare that localized single-planet barrier when we were getting Matoi back.
Could we do that again?
I can't even fathom how long it would take to set up a trap the size of space itself.
As big as space itself?
What if space itself happened to be the trap? Maybe if we did this, or that,
As expected of the thinker outside the box.
Think back, you two.
Hmm?
We do have a way of manipulating the entirety of space, don't we?
We do? Nobody told me this. Oh, could we freeze time?
Exactly. What you did on Omega influenced the Akashic records.
Are you saying I need to go back in time or something?
And changes in the records propagated through all of space. So we could use Omega to set up a barrier as wide as the universe.
So you need me to go back in time, back to Omega, and change something.
Meaning, however powerful Shiva might be, she wouldn't have anywhere to run.
Is that it?
Sierra, call Risa, quickly. If we're going to mess with Omega, we'll need help from Harriet.
Roger.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
I have to calculate our chances along with what kinds of effects may arise. Alma, would you lend me a hand?
Sure. 2 even.
Does she have a hand?
What should we do, Xiao?
You two? Let's see. Why not start with a medical check?
Oh no. Yeah, not a fan. Alright, fine.
What did we do to deserve this?
This isn't some kind of punishment, Matoy. It's a perfectly normal procedure.
Aw.
What I'm wondering is, how could you run all around like that with such extensive injuries?
Ah.
I'm sorry. You need to get some rest until your wounds heal, Matoy. Stay far away from conflicts of any kind.
Alright, and I'm out of here.
And you! What were you thinking? Running off to Earth before the dust from the battle even settled?
Ah.
Yes, I know full well how urgent it was. But as your caretaker, I have every right to complain. Listen carefully, Guardians. If you get injured, you report to me right away. Do I make myself clear?
I'm being grilled by a video game character.
Well. Sounds like someone got quite the scolding. Why not think of this as just taking a hard-earned rest, Matoy?
Oh, Risa. I didn't know you'd come back.
Let me tell you, fighting on the front lines when you're outnumbered is so fun, it just stings.
Yeah, stings, but not the kind you're thinking of.
Lisa came back from the battlefield at my request. I suppose I ought to be present if we're getting Omega involved.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that you, Harriet? After all this time, it still shocks me to hear you in there.
It shocks me to hear someone that's not Risa.
What? You want me to mimic Risa?
Yes?
What do we have here? Was that alright?
Yeah, that's good.
No, please don't make me do that again.
Okay. Even Matoy is scared.
Moving on. Can you head to the bridge?
Are we allowed to?
If we're headed for Omega, we need Alma's help.
Well, I guess Captain's orders overrides Nurse's orders, huh? Right.
According to my calculations, deploying the barrier through Omega has a high probability of success. So, will you do it?
Of course I will.
As a former denizen, I will accompany you. Allow me to take the lead.
She allowed?
Look out, Omega! Here
Are you sure about this?
at long last.
Because
That's all well and good, Harriet, but can Risa even go?
Her bond with me will let her. As a divine being of Omega, I imagine I could simply go on my own, but...
yeah, what will happen if you speak? More importantly, everyone will be terrified of Risa.
Fight the baddies on Omega put up. I'm thrilled, stoked, pumped even.
Oh no.
I cannot simply dismiss my host's wishes. Very well. She will serve as my guard.
I certainly hope she won't need to do any guarding.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess I'll go too.
And Matoy go?
Sorry, Second. You'll be here helping me send them over to
Aw.
Omega.
That's a shame.
Under the circumstances, we can't risk having both Guardians away at once. Besides, I believe you were ordered to get some rest.
Oh.
I understand how you feel, but we need you to sit this one out.
Yeah, I'll be back before you know it.
All right, I understand. Be careful over there.
Sierra, can you go to Omega as a guide?
Well, things have been changing pretty rapidly over there, haven't they? Will I even be able to play navigator for them?
It's alright. Omega remains largely the same as the world the Guardians knew.
Really?
Since I am a being of Omega, my presence here in this world has synchronized the flow of time between the two.
Oh, okay, that's very convenient.
In that case, my concern has more to do with the fact that you're asking me to go back to a world with Maggie in charge.
What's wrong with that?
Now, I'm sure Margareta has things well under control. Most likely.
This should be interesting. Oh. They should have played the, episode 5 chapter song jingle thing.
Well, hello there. Are you, by any chance, the Ash Maiden of this planet? I've never shot an Ash Maiden before. So, you wanna be my guinea pig? Blam!
What's this? Looks like another tough customer.
Yeah, she's our problem.
Hey you! Did you come here for a friendly visit, or just to make trouble? Well?
No, she came for an argument.
Oh, do stop, Risa. It's not nice to be rude. I apologize. Risa can be a little uncouth sometimes.
First, you sound like you're trying to pick a fight. And now you flat out apologize. Something doesn't add up here. Spit it out. I see. I get it. However, if you're here about the barrier, everything's already been conveyed to Xiao. You'll have to ask him if you want to know more.
So, what was the point in us coming down here?
Not a problem. We can probably learn more by asking directly than we could through hearsay anyway. In any case, I wish to do everything that I can.
Oh no, she's back.
I agree with what Harriet is saying. There's no such thing as doing too much after all. What's more, failing because I couldn't even be bothered to put in a little token effort. That's just not my style.
Well, well. This is a conundrum. I suppose I can talk a little, but you must agree to my conditions first.
Right. Go on then.
Of course. You name it, we'll do it.
Once it's all over,
Will you fill me in on all the juicy details?
If we're all still here afterwards.
Tea party. Enjoy a slow afternoon surrounded by flowers.
I have no interest in tea. I am, however,
Risa.
exceptionally interested in shooting
Risa.
things.
Stop.
You certainly have a stubborn side to you. Perhaps we can look forward to our tea party featuring a sort of sideshow.
I knew you would understand, Your Holiness. I am definitely looking forward to this.
Lady Sakunahime, it may be best if you don't say anything too careless. Risa is very serious about shooting you.
Unfortunately, yes.
Ha! I'm the Ash Maiden. If you think you can shoot me that easily, step right up. But more importantly, what about you? If you return alive from this battle, would you be so kind as to share a few tales from your travels?
Understood. We accept your conditions.
We
will return alive, and would be honored to attend your tea party.
Well, if we don't, you won't hear from us anyway.
Excellent. You won't forget.
And don't you dare forget that you promised to let me shoot you too. I mean, even if you forget, I'll still shoot you.
Yes,
I'm worried.
Yes, we get it. Just don't forget to come to our tea party should you return. I will be expecting you. Okay now, about that barrier. I'll start from the beginning.
Ah, Omega. Oh.
Confirming arrival on Omega. We're on an open plain in southern
Well,
Quinto.
I did not expect this.
Suddenly a battle going on?
Now this looks like a good time. So, which side should I shoot?
Stop! Look carefully! Don't you see that they're fighting?
Huh? What are they doing here?
Seems like the bags have covered far more ground than we have.
Did Shiva expect this
First
too?
things first, we need to hear from Margareta. To me, everyone!
Fleeting wings, I bid thee come. Exit!
She can just call for miracle like that? Crazy. Must be a perk of the job.
What do I do? What do I do? This wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. I just need more man and woman power. Well, god power would be ideal, but I'd even settle for fairy power at this point.
What about both?
Somebody, somehow, just help me, please. Well, who's there?
Help.
Margareta!
Help's here.
Harriet? Oh, you're finally back! The Guardian
We're back.
and the Fairy too? And even some scary lady? Oh, I have a sneaky feeling things
That's
are
one
about
way
to
to
get
put it.
even more complicated. I appreciate how quickly you catch on. But first, Margareta, what's happening here? Where did your opponents here come from?
The lake.
Nowhere.
From the Black Cocoon.
The what now?
It's a good thing we left some fortresses behind from our battle with Elmir.
The what now?
And we've already evacuated all the people who live around here. No need to worry about them. Now
It's not them.
It's my turn to ask questions. What is that? How's it related to you?
What is what?
I see. So, in the Guardian's world, a supreme evil being is doing bad stuff, and everyone's having a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day.
More or less.
And now you've gone and dragged us into it. Well, hurry up and wipe the floor with that supreme evil lady.
It's not that easy. She's been wiping the floor with us.
That'd be a great
easy, Maggie. Anyway, I wasn't expecting to see photoner weapons all the way here in Omega.
Oh gosh, goodness gracious! Isn't it obvious? Omega's basically a glimpse inside the Akashic records.
Okay.
We shouldn't be surprised to see it mimicking our own world. It'd be weirder if we didn't see that inside the memory of the universe.
So you're saying that we've come far enough along that they've started to spawn here too as memories of our universe?
So, since the passage of time here is now anchored to time on Oracle's side, the effects are showing up in real time too?
Yes, exactly.
Does that mean that Omega's basically replaying the history of what happens in Oracle's universe? I'm glad you're all enjoying this nonsense, but more to the point, we have to wall up your supreme evil, or our collective goose will be cooked too. No? You kind of glossed over any semblance of nuance there, but yes, essentially. Regardless of whether we signed up for this mess, at least we've got a common cause. So, what's the plan?
Is it just me, or is she more full of herself now?
Harriet's out there right this second, getting things ready so we can get to work.
Hello again, everyone.
Welcome back, Harriet. How'd it go?
How did what go?
I was able to get hold of 5 of the 6 anima threads binding this world together.
Where's the last one?
Even with all my power, I cannot meddle with the final one. It appears we'll need to go there directly and drive a linchpin into the ground.
That'll be me then.
I have a bad feeling about this.
It's the last one in the black cocoon.
What a coincidence, Fairy. I was just thinking the same thing.
It's just as you suspect. That hive of evil. The place where the black cocoon emerged. Elmir twisted it to suit his own ends, because it was at the heart of the anima thread, and was built as a place of healing. He wanted that power.
Alright, I guess I gotta fight Elmir again, right?
And yet, it remains off-limits, even to a person with my divine authority.
Which means that we have to get the enemies out of the way ourselves, so that we can reach the center, right? We just finished doing exactly that.
Oh, that's good.
Plunging into a sea of baddies, are we? Cannonball! Does this mean what I think, hope, and pray it means? Do I really get to pop clip after clip after clip after baddie after baddie after baddie?
Yes. Yes, it means you can fight.
Oh, I can't wait one single solitary second. It's time for the slaughter show, and we'll have the best seats in the house.
Hey, Fairy, she's on our side, right? She's not going to suddenly decide she wants to shoot us instead, is she?
Maybe?
Well, if you're trying to make me more nervous, it's working.
Oh, you don't need to worry. What's a stray bullet or 3 between friends, am I right?
Is it not supposed to be 1 or 2? Well, at least you can count to 3.
It's not a stray bullet, and we're not friends if you're doing it on purpose, for the record. Now I'm even more freaked out. I should have just called the Sword Maiden back from Wayland.
Oh yeah, how's it going over there?
Okay, deep breaths. If it must be done, then so be it. Her Holiness the Divine Queen rides now! Make ready!
Let's go. Yay. Next time! Because that is 3 hours and 1 minute on my timer. I don't know what's on YouTube's timer. Anyway. Thank you for watching. And next stream Monday, I believe, since it's Friday today. Yes, it is. Monday, hopefully. Unless anything goes wrong. Hopefully by then some other stuff will be added to the stream. I hope. I'm going to work on some stuff over the weekend. Anyway, that's all for today. Have a good rest of your day. Or night.